Today we are going to enjoy a shloka which gives us various names of Vishnu to be invoked at various occasions. And just see the magic of it. The shlok goes as follows. औषधं चिन्तयते विष्णुं भोजनं च जनार्दनं शयने पद्मनाभं च विवाहे च प्रजापतिं. Vishnu, Janardana, Padmanabha and Prajapati are all names of Vishnu. Aushadhe chintayate Vishnu. When you are taking a medicine, think of Vishnu. Medicine you are taking to get well. Vishnu is nature. What this means is you want to return to the natural state that you were in, or you want to be in the natural healthy state, swastha. And that is why you are thinking or invoking Vishnu. Then Bhojanam cha Janardanam. When you are eating, you are getting nourishment, you are getting energy. And what does Janardan mean? Janardan means the one who removes obstacles, who removes distress, who removes problems. And how these problems are going to be removed? By the nourishment that you get, by the energy that you get, by the immunity that you get from the food that you are going to eat. Shayane Padmanabham cha. When you are sleeping, think of the Sheshashayi Vishnu, Padmanabh, from whose navel a lotus is coming. But that Padmanabh is Sheshashayi Ananta, sleeping on the Shesha in the Shirasagara. And how is he sleeping? He is sleeping in the Yoga Nidra. So he is awake at the same time in deep sleep. And that is what we invoke when we are going to sleep. And then lastly, Vivahecha Prajapatim. The main purpose or intention of Vivaha is procreation and social obligation. And Prajapati is the one who created the world itself. So who better to invoke than Prajapati? These are the first four names. Let's go to next four. Yuddhe Chakradharam Devam Pravasecha Trivikramam Narayanam Tanutyage Sridharam Priyasangami. When you are in a battle, think of Chakradhara, because Chakra, that is Sudarshan Chakra, is one of the mightiest weapons. So you are going to get energy. Pravasecha Trivikramam. What is Trivikram? Trivikram is the one who took 3 steps and went all over the world. So in case of travel, we want to reduce the travel, ease the travel, shorten the travel. And how we are going to do it? By thinking of somebody who travel all over the world in just 3 steps. That is the Vaman. Other name is Trivikrama. Narayanam Tanutyage. When you are about to die, think of Narayana. Narayana is the world, the universe itself. So when you are departing from this material world, you are actually becoming one with the spiritual world. Narayanam Tanutyage. Let's go further. Duswapne Smara Govindam Sankate Madhusudanam Kanane Narasimham cha Pavake Jalashayinam. If you are getting bad dreams, think of Govinda. Govinda is a Krishna in Gokula. So when you think of Govinda, you think of cows. The cow herd, the cows, the basari, and the variety of animal kingdom and humans over there. Your bad dream is just going to wither away. Next, Sankate Madhusudanam. If you are in a calamity, think of Madhusudana. Madhusudana is the Madhu he is the Krishna who beat up Madhu, or who battled with Madhu and with great valor defeated him. So you are invoking him at the time of personal calamity. Kanane Narasimhancha. you find yourself in a big forest, maybe lost, think of Narasimha, who is human as well as animal, half lion, half human. And lastly, Pavake Jalashayinam. If you yourself find in a problem with Agni related problem, then think of Jalashayinam, which is the Vishnu who is sleeping on the Jala, that means cool, calm kind of emotions, Anantashayi Vishnu. Jalamadhe varaham cha parvate raghunandanam gamane vamanam chaiva sarvakaryeshu madhavam. If you find yourself in problem in Jala, that is in water, think of Varaha or invoke Varaha, Varaha avatar, which lifted earth from the Sagara itself, which was hidden at the bottom of Sagara, and Varaha avatar lifted the earth from there, the Bhudevi. So think of Varaha, Parvate Raghunandanam. If you are in trouble and on a mountain or in jungle or in any place which is inhabited, think of Raghunandana, that is Rama, the mighty Dhanurdhari. Gamane Vamanam Chaiva. Now here it is a repetition. When you are going anywhere, when you are departing for travel, think of Vaman, which is Trivikram, or who went all over the world in just 3 steps. So to make your travel easy and short. And last one, that is the beauty of the whole thing, which is Sarvakaryeshu Madhavam. Now here in general Madhav also means the one who beat Madhu, but the other meaning of Madhava is Madhu itself, or the collector of Madhu, that is Madhmashi, the honey bee. And when you are doing any work, think of yourself as a honey bee. Why honey bee? Honey bee is collecting madha or honey for its whole family, not only whole family, whole society. Only a part of it is going to partake. Maybe it will not partake any, but still it works really hard to get that honey over to its nest or its home and keep it ready for the generations to come. And this is where this is running parallel. The name Madhu has been used as a parallel to the shloka in Gita, which is often quoted, Karmanyevadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana ma karma phala hetuhu bhuma te sango sattva avikarmani. So you are supposed to work hard and not work for the fruit of your work, not think of the fruit or not think of the end result of your work, but at the same time not be lazy and do your work. Who does it better in the nature other than the madhmashi or honey bee? The honey bee is given as a personified example of the whole shloka. So all your questions that you have, why should I work hard, why should I not think of the fruit, why should I be working for somebody else, why should I spend my energy, why should I not be lazy, is given in just this one word in one shloka. That is the beauty of ancient wisdom. And Shodasha etani namani prataruthaya yaha pathet sarva papa vinirmukte Vishnu loke mahiyati. That's the beauty and that's the power of ancient wisdom that you can use in your day-to-day life. Just remembering one shloka or one poem and 16 names of Sri Vishnu, you are able to remember so many things. At the same time, you are able to get motivation and you are able to get explanation for your doubts at the same time. Namaskar.